Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the KingFanMan with a Fallout 76 news update. Patch 9 is already here, and in fact, there's already been a hotfix today for Patch 9, so let's get right into that, plus a new Inside the Vault telling us about that upcoming legendary vendor, so there's a lot to talk about today. Patch 9 was a huge patch. In fact, it's the biggest one yet for Fallout 76, which includes a new quest line and really all kinds of things, which is probably why they already had to do a hotfix, because anytime you have that size patch, you're going to run into some issues with an online game. And like I said, of course, they've done the hotfix today, which hopefully will take care of all those issues. In Patch 9, of course, the new quest line Ever Upwards, where you start as a tadpole in the Pioneer Scouts. You get your backpack as you work your way up, so that is a wonderful thing. By the way, you can go to the item shop and buy a backpack if you don't want to do the quest line. If you want to get that backpack earlier, you can do that. Also in Patch 9, remember there are the vending machines, so you can become a vendor. And this is a wonderful thing. I've already sold things. I have become an official vendor in Fallout 76. You can now sell your ammo. You can sell your plans. You can sell anything. You can sell things you make. You can sell things you find. You can sell anything. So remember that. And also in Patch 9, this is wonderful change. The camp protection. You might worry about people coming to your camp, hurting your camp. Well, they can't do that now because your camp is protected. As long as you are not engaged in PvP with someone, your camp is under protection. So that is a wonderful change that Bethesda made to the adventure mode. And remember, they already made the change to adventure mode that weapons do not do damage to players. In other words, when someone shoots you in adventure mode, it does no damage to you. You have to willingly accept a PvP challenge. So used to the slap damage, you remember that? It would do a little bit of damage. Well, it does no damage now. So they're really backing away from the PvP in the adventure mode, and I like that. Another change in Patch 9 to the camp system was the foundational change, and this made me rebuild my whole camp. It is that the first foundation has to be on solid ground, but from then on you don't have to have the foundation on the ground. So you can go out over the water, you can go out over the air. All you have to do is have one foundation on the ground. So that is a huge change and a great change. So that means you can basically build in all kinds of places now. You can build on the side of cliffs, you can build out over the river, out over the lakes. That is a wonderful change. So yes, get ready to rebuild your camp now because of patch number 9. And just like always, Bethesda included some surprises in patch number 9. One of those surprises is the next rider in the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse in the power armor skins, and the Black Rider comes. And look at this wonderful power armor skins. It is beautiful. It is the Black Rider. So another beautiful power armor skin that Bethesda gave us. Now I would like to hear from you, because I know there are more surprises out there, and there's some in my head right now that I'm not mentioning, but I want to hear from you some of the surprises you've seen in this patch. I believe there is a new Sheep Squatch encounter that is out there, but if you've seen some surprises from patch number 9 that has not been mentioned anywhere within the patch notes or anywhere else, please put it down in the comments. I would love to hear about what you've seen in the world that is different. There is Morgantown Airport. If you've been inside of Morgantown Airport, it has totally been redone. Morgantown Airport has been totally redone, and I'll probably have a video on that very soon. So there's a lot of changes. Bethesda loves to surprise us with things, and that may be some new content coming soon to Morgantown Airport. One more thing in patch number 9 I want to mention was the legendary machines outside the train shops, where you can change your legendary items into legendary script. And this is important because the Inside the Vault today is dealing with the new Purveyor that is coming. These machines, they're outside the train shop. you can take your legendary items and turn them in for a new type of currency. This currency can only be used at the upcoming Purveyor shop. And of course, she is the one that is coming at the end of May. That is what the new Inside the Vault is all about. That's what I'm about to tell you about right now. She was supposed to come on May the 23rd, but the good news is she's coming on May the 16th. Bethesda says she's actually coming earlier. This mole miner, you don't have to dread, she's coming earlier, May the 16th, so we can look forward to the Purveyor giving us new legendary choices, if you will, where we can spend this legendary script. So I'm very excited to see what kind of legendary weapons and armor she has to offer to us. She's going to be located in the train station at Berkeley Springs. You may have already seen it. It's abandoned right now, but you can see in it and see that that is her store. It's kind of quirky the way it's going to work. In fact, I don't really like the way it's going to work. You don't get to pick the exact weapon or armor that you want. You do get to pick the star rating, and well, you do get to pick the weapon and star rating you want, but the attribute you don't. And I'm going to read it straight off Bethesda. And again, I just wish they'd let you pick what you want, but it's more like just random chance. But here again, I'll read it right off what Bethesda says. The Purveyor has a vast collection of legendary items at her disposal and will allow you to choose whether you'd like to buy armor, melee weapons, or ranged weapons. You will be allowed to pick your item and whether it has 2 or 3 attributes. However, she doesn't allow buyers to haggle over the exact details of that item. Instead, will select its legendary attributes at the time of her purchase. This means that while you will always receive the item that fits the type and star rating you've selected, its attributes will be decided at random. You're gambling over whether you're going to get something good or not. And now this makes perfect sense. Those exchange machines, they look like a slot machine outside of the train shops. And it is a game of chance. It's a gambling game. If you want something that's not a gamble, use your caps and go to the vendor and buy what you want. This is a game of chance. So, you know, again, if you want something that you want, go to the vendor. If you want a little gamble, then go to the Purveyor. Now, the one good thing about it is, if you don't get what you want, all you have to do is go back and try again. Again, the Purveyor is going to be coming to us May the 16th, and that is good. And they are going to be bringing us patch 9.5 May the 21st, which is going to include, but not be limited to, a new event called Project Paradise, which they will be giving us more details on in the future. But I have bad news again. Patch 9.5 will not include the display cases. They still need more time on the display cases, but again, that's fine. I want them to get those right before they roll them out to us. You guys tell me what you think about patch 9, and tell me what you think about the upcoming Purveyor and her game of chance with these legendary items. Hey, and be sure and watch to the very end of this video, because you might see your Fallout 76 picture at the end, because that's how I end every Fallout 76 video, is with your Fallout 76 picture. So keep sending those in, and your picture might be featured in the next Fallout 76 video. Be sure also to check all my links down below. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, join our Discord. We got a good community on Discord. We talk about all things Bethesda all the time. And if you would like to become a partner with this channel and me and help me out, go check out Patreon. A lot over there, and I would sure appreciate it. I am the KingFanMan. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.